Let's take a walkthrough with JIRA. First of all, let's explore that your apps is Atlassian Home, JIRA, Confluence. You can act as an administrator. Later on, JIRA, Confluence. Now, let's take a look at menu. Your work, assigned to me recent boards, projects. Usually you can view all projects or create a new projects. More, filters, dashboards, teams. I created a hypothetical software assurance team here. Plans, so far no plans, and apps. For apps, please make sure that if you are intended to add the test cases, you might use a Zephyr or X-Ray. You need to install them additionally. Let's click on plus sign. And so far, we don't have anything. We need a project to add an issue type, cancel. Now, on your top right corner, let's take a look at templates. Kanban, work request, Scrum, customer service, personal task, and so on. Now, the choice is next. What kind of JIRA project we want to create, Kanban or Scrum? Let's click on Create Project. First of all, project templates, software development, service management, product management, marketing, human resources. It could be finance, personal design, sales, analytics, on practically anything else. I'm going to choose software development. Now, what kind of project I'd like to pick up from here? I can create a product roadmap, cross-team planning, top-level planning, or major choices between Kanban and Scrum. What is the difference between Kanban and Scrum? Kanban doesn't have a timeline, doesn't have a project completion timeline, and because of that, classical Kanban doesn't have cycles. So I'm choosing Scrum project, Scrum. Now, let's see what's in default. Plan upcoming work in a backlog. You can learn a lot out here. Organize cycles of work into sprints, classical. Understand your team velocity, means reporting, and so on. Let's go to use a template and let's see what we're gonna get here. We can check use template here. Product, JIRA, recommended, DevOps team, exactly what we need, development and operations, issue types, epic, user story, bug, task, subtask we might use. Workflow, already defaulted to do, not started, in progress started, done, passed. I select use a template and choose a project type. Team managed or company managed. Team managed is simplified configuration and the company management is expert configuration. I select a team managed project here. Now I need to add a name. Now I need a business legend to create a demo project. So let's say hypothetical global continental financial company, which will be providing financial services for regular customer accounts, also offering all type of insurance like home owners, automotive, some kind of bundles, whatever, and also providing like wealth management expertise. So I'm gonna call it global Global Continent Financial. Global Continent Financial, let's say Limited, Ltd. Now, Global Continent Financial Ltd. Private Limited, I say it's gonna be open, and key already assigned here automatically. Now, type all good here. Let's go next. Right now, I'm acting as product owner. Project pages connect. Right now, I don't need it. JIRA project successfully created. Let's say continue. And we are right here on our project. As you can see, project has been added. Now, expand it and let's take a look. We have in planning section, timeline, backlog, which is obviously empty now. We have board. We can add a view if we want. Development for code, project pages. There is a Zephyr squad and project settings. I'll click at project settings here. We can change icon if we want. Cancel, let me see the icon. I'll check this one, select. Okay, good. Category. I assign to myself. I called myself Mr. Michael so far. Default assignees. Okay, good. Now back to project. Timeline. Backlog. Now, product owner needs to populate a product backlog based on stockholders' requirements. What product owner is responsible for? Product owner is responsible for Epics edition and user stories edition. Let's add them. Click plus sign, obviously to our project. And I say it's gonna be Epic here. I want to add Epic. Status, obviously, to do. Summary. What is the difference between Epic and the user story? Epic is a project strategy or prodigy or project major chunks, global pieces direction. User stories are particular user stories based on project stockholder requirements. Let's say I'm gonna call it Epic 01. It's gonna be company available, public website. Company available, public website. Global company. Global company available, public website. Actually, I shouldn't put it. Is Epic? It should be EP is enough. EP01. Obviously, description is same. You need to create global company available public website. I need to assign assign it to myself. I can add some kind of labels if you want. Don't need it. Parent. There is no parent here. Choose a team. It's gonna be our team, our mutual team. Start a date. Let's say start a date. It's gonna be, let's do it today. Due date. Let's do it October 1st. Okay, you can add an attachments obviously here, drag and drop here. Simply speaking, restrict to, and so on. Create. Okay, so far we created an issue. Okay, we need to add another issue here, epic. We are in backlog. I'll go back like that. I'll add another epic. Gonna be another epic. I'll call it EP02. Global. Global available mobile app. Obviously, I'll say create. Create. Assign it to myself. No parent. Same team. Select a date. Okay. Select due date. Okay. Nothing so far. Restrict to, restrict, create. Okay, you created another issue. Okay. Now let me add another epic. Gonna be EP03. Available to global client. Financial services. Regular financial services. Regular financial services. Available to global clients, regular financial services. Okay. Create regular financial services. Assign it to myself. I need only choose a team and I can create it. Okay. Now I'm on backlog. Let me see it. I'll add another epic. I will show you later all of them. Global. Global available general insurance service app. Create. Promote. Okay. Assign it to myself. Team. I'm gonna start it anyway, so just create. Now I'll add another epic. It's gonna be EP05. globally available general wells service apps. I say create globally available general wells service application. Okay. I'm gonna assign it to myself. Choose a team, create. Create another Epic. Epic JIRA 6. High availability, back end service and high availability backend service mainframe service. Good. Great. Now I'll add another one. High availability mainframe backend mainframe billing. High availability means it's up. At least 99.99%. Choose a team. Our mutual team, 7. I believe I did 7. 7, okay. Probably I'll cancel it. And I'll start to add user stories here. Now, a product owner wants to add a user stories now. Let's click add to project. I change my screen size, downsize. This time it's gonna be user story. Okay. Status to do. I'm gonna call it user story 01. It's gonna be company client wants to quote company financial services. Company client, a client, right now a client. A client wants to quote financial services. Good. Now, here we're supposed to say, as a customer or client, customer, I want to be able to view a financial company website and quote better like that financial services. As a customer, I want to be able and quote financial services so that I can create an account. So something like that. As a customer, I want to be able to view a financial company website and quote financial account. Let's say it's automatic. Parent. Now I'm able to bind it to parent. And parent, I'd say it's gonna be EP01, EP01, globally available. Choose a team, it's a team. Print. Right now we don't create any sprint. Story points estimate. What does it mean, story points? They're based on Fibonacci numbers, and you simply convert story points into working hours. For example, one half point, it's a 1 hour, so 1 point is 2 hours, and so on. There is a certain sequence with story points. However, you can create your own points. For example, this one, I would estimate in, let's say, 5. Blocks, nothing else, impediment, create. Good, I created a user story. Now, I want to create another story, once again, acting as a product owner. To do. User story 02. Client wants to create account. And here again, should be proper description. As a customer, I want to be able to create account so that I am able to log in for services. As a customer, I want to be able to create an account so I'm able to log in for services. I'll assign to myself, I'm going to execute it. Our mutual team, select sprint, no sprint so far. Let's say it's 3 points. Okay, you can invent your own points. You are not obligated to be stuck with official Fibonacci sequence. Attachments, you can block attachments, so on, create. Let's fast forward. Okay, we've got another user story now. Another story. User story JIRA3. Wait a second. Discard the issue. Let me see the one. This one. I want to be able to, let me see it. Okay. Okay, never mind. I'll do it later. Now, user story 03. Company client wants to acquire regular financial services. I'll assign to myself parent. I didn't select a parent. Let's say EP 03. Okay, I didn't select a parent earlier. Previous one. Let's see, myself. Story point. Let's say put 7 here. Create. Okay. Let me move like that. We are moving. Here you see epic. I didn't choose an epic. And I choose here EP 0102. Backlog. I'll edit it. View all. Here. Now it's done. Okay, good. Now I can add another user story. User story 04. Customer or company client wants to acquire insurance company services. Very good, very good. Okay, right on. And here, as a customer, I want to be able to acquire financial company, to acquire customer services so that I am able to own checking account and I am able to own account and I am able to own investment account. Okay, let me show you. As a customer, I want to be able to acquire insurance financial services so that I am able to own checking account and I am able to own savings account and I am able to own investment account. Assignee would be me. Parent, I believe it's 04. General insurance here. No sprint story estimate. I'll make it 21 right away. Let me see team. Choose a team. Our mutual team. Everything else will be on the fly. Okay. Product owner added 4 user stories based on epics. Once again, epic is about project strategy. User stories are close to general tactics. User story 05. User story 05. It should be company client wants to acquire wealth. Wealth financial services. Let me see. Let me see in advance. Should be 05. Is it 05? Yes, it's 05, right? Okay, choose a team, our mutual team. Select sprint so far. I'll make it 21 also, okay? So now As a customer, I want to be able to acquire wealth financial services so that I can manage will and an inheritance and heritage fund and create and inheritance I manage will, inheritance real estate and heritage fund, something like that. As a customer, I want to be able to acquire wealth financial services so that I can manage will, relative will, and inheritance real estate and created a heritage fund. Let me see if we bound it to user story. Yeah, we bound it. Okay, so far good enough. Okay. Let me see. User story 06. Customer wants general web app. Let me see automatic to me. Parent, let's say high availability backend mainframe. Yes, it should be bound to mainframe. As a customer. No. As a product owner, I want to secure global web mobile app to company mainframe so that customer history will be preserved. As a product owner, I want to secure global web mobile apps to company mainframe, so customer history record will be preserved. Good enough. Choose a team. Sprints, story points, I don't know. Really don't know. I'll make it 18. Okay. Usually takes time for mainframe developers. It is normal. Okay, create. Now, let's add another one. User story 08. Client billing. Now, as a product owner and project stakeholders, we want to be able to bill customers based on. As a product owner and project stakeholders, we want to be able, we want to be able to bill customers periodically based on scheduled billing cycle. I'll set it to myself, select parent. Which one is this? 8 or 7? Should be 7. It's quite enough of user stories. It's just an example how to do it. Select sprint. Story points. Billing is complicated. I'll make it 30 out of my own experience. Once again, you are not obligated to be stuck for exactly for Fibonacci based sequence story points. Remember, story points is simply your subject matter expert experience for transferring the story points and converting to working hours. Create. Excellent. So far, product owner completed product owner job, or I can add something else here. Let's say product owner wants to be able to add something else, epic. Let's say additional epics EP080. Globally consolidated financial cloud services. Now, $99.999. High availability, it's called. Good. Myself, label parent, our team, select a date. Let's do not do it so far. Okay. Create, and I'll create an product owner. Create another user story. It's gonna be user story 08. Cloud-based financial service. Very good. Now, here, sorry, it's user story should be. Now it's available. Here it is. Story points estimate. Altogether, I would give it 45, okay, approximately. Now, as project stakeholders, we want to be confident in final product. Business speaking, as project stakeholders, we want to be confident in final product high availability so that we can profit from our investments. Okay, create. And that's it. This is it. This is the end of product owner's job. A product owner, a hypothetical general product owner, populated based on end user project stockholder requirements, populated backlog with epics and user stories. See you in the next lecture where we can see the development team actions.